All right, so let's dive right in. We've got some pretty big AI announcements to unpack today from Microsoft, Salesforce, and even a fascinating look at AI in healthcare coming out of Canada.
Yeah, it seems like everywhere you turn these days, there's another headline about AI. What's really interesting to me, though, is how these announcements show that AI is moving beyond just theory and hype. We're seeing it being applied in really practical ways that could have a real impact on our daily lives.
Absolutely. And speaking of impacting our daily lives, let's start with something I think we can all relate to a little too well. The daily grind of emails, spreadsheets, and presentations. All that fun stuff.
The joys of office life.
Right. But what if AI could help us tackle some of those tasks? That's the big promise from Microsoft with their latest announcement, Microsoft 365 Copilot Wave 2. It's like they're saying, hey, what if AI could just handle all that tedious stuff for you?
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tell me more about this Copilot 2.0. What's it all about?
Well, the key here is integration. Microsoft is baking AI directly into the tools people are already using every day, like Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. And they're not just adding a few fancy features. We're talking about some pretty fundamental changes. Like in Excel, for example, imagine being able to analyze complex data without writing a single line of code.
Wait, are you serious? Because that would be life-changing. I'm pretty sure my brain short circuits every time I open a spreadsheet.
Well, get ready to be amazed because Microsoft is bringing the power of Python, a popular programming language for data analysis, right into Excel.
Okay, I actually tried to learn Python once, and let's just say it didn't go so well.
Well, this new feature called Copilot in Excel with Python lets you do all sorts of things like automating reports, pulling in livestock data, even building predictive models all within Excel, even if you've never coded before in your life.
Wow, that's impressive. It's like having a data scientist on call 24/7. So it's not just about making things easier. It's about giving people tools that were previously inaccessible to them. That's pretty incredible.
Absolutely. And it's not just Excel. Copilot and PowerPoint can help you build presentations in minutes, pulling in images and branding from other sources, like SharePoint.
Okay, so it's like having a personal assistant who can whip up a presentation for you at a moment's notice. Sign me up. But what about email? That black hole that seems to suck up hours of my day? Can this magical Copilot help me with that too?
You bet. They're introducing a feature called Prioritize My Inbox that uses AI to analyze your emails and identify the most urgent ones. So it can tell you, say, if your boss needs something right away, or flag emails requiring immediate action.
Oh, that would be a lifesaver. My inbox is completely out of control. I'm constantly worried about missing important messages. This sounds almost too good to be true.
It's definitely a game changer. But it does raise some interesting questions, too. Like, if we're increasingly relying on AI to do these tasks, will we lose our edge?
That's a good point. Will I forget how to write a decent sentence without my AI assistant?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Mm.
I think it's something we need to be mindful of. The key is to view these AI tools as augmenting our capabilities, not replacing them entirely. It's about finding that right balance.
I like that.
Yeah.
A partnership with AI instead of us being replaced by it. So speaking of partnerships, let's move on to Salesforce because they're taking this whole AI teammate concept to a whole new level. So Salesforce is jumping on this AI teammate bandwagon too. What's their spin on all of this AI integration? Are we talking about just a few new bells and whistles in Slack, or is it something bigger?
Oh, Salesforce is going all in. They're calling it an agent-powered work operating system. It's like having a digital workspace where AI isn't just a helper, but an actual teammate working alongside you managing tasks and information.
Okay, so less like a digital assistant and more like a highly skilled coworker. I like it. But it does make you wonder, are we all going to be reporting to AI bosses in the near future?
I don't think we need to worry about robots taking over the boardroom just yet. But you're right, it's definitely a different way of thinking about work. The idea with Salesforce's approach is that AI agents would handle a lot of the routine tasks, things like analyzing data scheduling meetings, even drafting responses. That frees us up to focus on the things that humans excel at: creativity, critical thinking, building relationships.
Okay, I can get on board with that. So instead of being chained to my desk, drowning in spreadsheets, my AI teammate could handle all that while I actually get some real work done.
Exactly. They're really emphasizing AI's potential to uncover insights and automate those tedious tasks. So instead of getting bogged down in the minutia, we can focus on the bigger picture, coming up with innovative ideas and solving complex problems. That's where humans still have the edge.
It sounds pretty ideal having an AI assistant to handle meeting summaries, schedule my appointments, and flag any urgent issues. I could get used to that.
And think about the possibilities for collaboration of it. Salesforce is integrating other AI tools into this ecosystem too. Things like Adobe Express for design and Anthropic's Claude for content creation. It's like building an all-star team of AI specialists all working together within Slack.
That's a powerful way to think about it. But it does make you wonder, if we become too reliant on these AI teammates, will we start to lose some of our own skills? It's like relying on GPS so much that you forget how to read a map.
It's a valid concern for sure. We do need to be mindful of that as we incorporate these AI tools into our workflows. It's all about finding that balance, leveraging the power of AI without becoming overly dependent on it. We don't want to lose those critical thinking skills or our ability to solve problems independently.
It's about embracing these advancements while still staying sharp.
Exactly, harnessing the power of AI, but remembering that we're still in the driver's seat.
Now, speaking of AI's potential, let's shift gears for a minute and talk about a really fascinating study out of Canada. This one highlights how AI can actually be a lifesaver in hospitals.
Yeah, this one caught my eye too. The idea of an AI tool that can help prevent patient deaths is pretty mind-blowing. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. So we're not talking about replacing doctors and nurses with robots, but giving them an extra set of eyes, so to speak, right? It's about augmenting human capabilities, not replacing them. This AI system called ChartWatch analyzes patient data in real time, looking for subtle warning signs that might not be immediately obvious to even the most experienced doctor.
It's like having a digital guardian angel watching over every patient.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And the study results are really promising. They found that implementing ChartWatch at St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto led to a significant reduction in unexpected deaths, something like 26%.
Wow, 26%. That's a game changer for sure. What kind of data is this AI system looking at to make these predictions?
It's pretty remarkable. It analyzes over 100 different data points from a patient's medical record. Everything from vital signs to lab results, even notes from doctors and nurses.
100 data points. That's incredible. So it's looking for patterns and connections that might be too subtle for humans to catch on their own.
Exactly. And it's not just about identifying patients at risk. It's about providing doctors and nurses with the insights they need to intervene earlier, potentially preventing those situations from escalating into something more serious.
That's the ultimate goal, right? To catch things early and prevent things from getting worse in the first place.
Absolutely. And this study suggests that AI could play a significant role in achieving that goal.
It's pretty exciting when you think about it. We've gone from AI helping us write emails and create presentations to potentially saving lives in hospitals.
It's a testament to how far AI has come and how much potential it has to transform our world.
It's definitely a lot to wrap your head around. From those everyday tasks to these life or death situations, AI is already having a profound impact. And as we've seen today, these advancements come with both incredible opportunities and some valid concerns.
Absolutely. And as we move forward, it's crucial to have open and honest conversations about the role we want AI to play in our lives.
Right. How do we ensure AI is developed and used responsibly? How do we find that balance between innovation and ethics? These are questions we all need to be asking ourselves as we venture further into this uncharted territory.
I couldn't agree more. This is a conversation that's just beginning, and it's one that we all need to be a part of.
Well said. So as you go about your day today, think about how you see AI shaping your future. Are you excited? Maybe a little apprehensive? Whatever your take, one thing's for sure, AI is here to stay, and it's only going to become more integrated into our lives in the years to come.